Hello everyone and welcome back to the Katamari of Damacy's. I am Drunken Dan. Last time I rolled up stars and my dad was drunk. Yeah, that's pretty much a summary. That's gonna be Katamari's summary forever now. Unless something wacky happens. But you know, it's Katamari Damacy, so I'm not expecting anything wacky to happen. The only thing that really wacky happened is that this is technically my second attempt at this recording. So, here's what happened during my last attempt at recording this same fucking video. I, had my RAM fucking eat shit. That recording does not exist, because it's just doesn't exist. It's gone. It's dead. It didn't finish recording. I had to cancel the program and all kinds of shit. So even if you wanted to see just everything freak out, that's just doesn't exist. I am not sorry. It's just doesn't exist. But, that sucked. And was fairly annoying and scared the bejesus out of me. Also, I had to fix some settings in my BIOS and other shit. There was some wacky computer shit going on, is what I'm trying to say. Hey you, get on my ball. But we should be good now. Should being the key word. Anyway, let's talk about random bullshit. So, I talk about D&D a lot. In fact, with these kind of videos, I'll talk about it more because, honestly, all I'm doing is just rolling a ball around. It's Katamari Damacy. It's relaxing as fuck. Oh, shit. Damn it. I also have a little bit of a cold going, so my, voice gonna sound a little funny. Anyway, so, those of you who know D&D and know, like, you know, even MMOs and stuff, you've probably heard of, you know, Total Party Killing, or a TPK, right? You've heard of that. But have you ever heard of a TPA, a Total Party Addiction? Well, that's what happened to my group. You know, specifically my group while I was GMing. So, they went into the dungeon where there's a type of monster called a Wretch Ghost, I think, or a Wretch Fiend, I think was its name. I have to look up the name of it again. It's specifically made for the module. And, the damn things, what they do is, well, what they are, I should probably get into that first, is they are the undead ghosts. Well, I mean, undead and ghosts are the same thing. I don't even know why I'm specifying, but they are ghosts of people, of addicts who died who died horribly, and they have a funny ability based on their addiction. Basically, what they can do is when they attack you, there's a chance they can make you addicted to whatever they were addicted to in life. The upside is, you get to, actually be able to hit them easier without incorporeal, like, affecting weapons and shit. The downside is, you're addicted to whatever drug they were addicted to. So, you know, there's that. You know, a little bit of a downside. Unless you really want to be addicted to drugs. Or you're already addicted to it, then fuck it. What are they gonna do to you? Oh no, 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 no! Get away from me, dog. I'll roll you up later. I will gain more power! Anyway, so, to make a long story short, while they're fighting these ghosts, a bunch of them got addicted to opium. And by a bunch, I mean eventually all of them. Though what happened was several of them got addicted, and I just kind of was like, I'm gonna make them all addicted to opium, because fuck it. And had the ghosts just attack specifically everyone addicted to opium. That became my goal. They knew it after a point. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna try to get you all addicted. I didn't flub rolls, mind you. And they didn't flub their rolls, because, I mean, they can't. I can see their die. Listen here, you little shit. I will come for you. And you will be in the ball. That sounded inappropriate. Anyway. Fuck. Anyway, the party, got all addicted to opium, which has some nasty effects to it. It's basically like getting hit with rave enfeeblement. The short version is, they took a massive negative to their strength and dex, which really sucked for the wizard, who went from, I believe he had, I know he had less than Malia, 7 strength to 1 strength. To give you an idea of how bad it was. That dog. But yeah, so when I say the whole party too, I also mean the one party member's dog. They also are addicted to opium currently. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I just kind of, like, tapped it by mistake. But, yeah, so that was fun. I can't wait to run again soon and see what other shenanigans happen to the party. It should be fun. But, what I want to do is... I am really looking forward to playing it again. I don't want to talk about what I want to do, because I don't know if this video is going to go up before I run. I will talk about what happened in the session where I'm playing a character, though. So in one of the campaigns, we're playing Pathfinder 2nd Edition, and I'm playing a champion goblin named Grog. I got hit with confusion, which basically, at GM's discretion, I attack things. So, in the first edition, there's a roll to make, and first edition, it's whatever the GM decides. So, confusion is way more terrifying than it was before, where you get, like, a chance to act normally. There isn't any of that now. So, confusion is a much, much stronger ability now. Much stronger. But, you know, everything's fine, I promise. I don't actually promise. But, and by that, I mean, I got confused, and then we learned confusion stacks, even if you're affected by it already, so, to make a long story short, it was a 1d4, and I got hit with it twice, and the GM rolled max confusion rounds. I think you can figure out how this went. Basically, GM played it where I attacked whatever was closest to me, without any concern for anything around me, which makes sense. Sucked, but makes sense. And I nearly killed our party's wizard. In fact, what's funny is so they identified it. No, it wasn't Grog's fault. But, two of the party members were busting on Grog. And the thing is, Grog doesn't understand magic. So, they had to cool it down because Grog was going to leave the party because he was worried that he was going to hurt people. And I was like, yeah, I wasn't trying to be a dick. It's like, yeah, no, Grog will leave. Because if he thinks he's a threat to people, he's going to just go. And I was, like, legitimately about to ask the GM for a new character sheet to make my backup character. I could have made him pretty quick, I think, because the backup character I had in mind is a fighter, but I'm gonna play them like a noblewoman, because I felt like that would be different than what you typically would see. Let's see if I can get that dog now. I just thought it'd be a fun thing to do. I might have already got the dog and didn't even realize it. Is the dog already in my pile of hell? No, he can't be. No, I could not have gotten the dog already. I want to get him. I want to make him pay for what he's done. I'm gonna make him a star. Mr. Kitty, I'm sorry, but you have to come with me. Come with me if you want to become a star. This is show business. Hello, Poochums! That's what you get. But other than that, the session kind of went normal. My rolls were not that great that night. I was rolling pretty bad. Like, actually, no, my rolls were like, they were either critical successes or critical fails. Saves and initiative I rolled poorly, though attack rolls I usually hit. So, there's that, I guess. It's a shame about me losing my goddamn mind, nearly killing one of our party members. That sucked. But, RNGesus giveth and RNGesus taketh away. That's really all there is to it. I can't really add anything to it, because that's just D&D. That's just how the Mafia work. Does that game still run? That Mafia Wars, or was it Wars, World? Whatever the fuck it's called. Is that even still a thing? Like, I'm not trying to be funny, I'm actually curious. I'm trying to get that mask. Got it. Oh! I didn't know hitting this tree would knock shit down for you to grab. I didn't know that was a mechanic. No, I'm not fucking around. I legitimately didn't know you could do that. I played this game so many times and I had no idea. And I still can't get the sandcastle. That's a shame. Oh well. I mean, I almost doubled the size of the Katamari than what he wanted, so, you know, not bad. Not bad. But yeah, D&D is fun. I love tabletop games. They're just a lot of fun, and it's fun to talk about. If I was an animator or an artist, I would love to just, like, draw up some of the scenes. Some of the funnier ones, some of the more sad ones. Malia has a mixed bag of sad and happy. And silly. That's why that campaign is one of my favorites, even though we haven't been able to run it in a long time due to people's schedules. Which is a goddamn shame. There's a couple of campaigns that kind of got shelved due to people's schedules and life. Like, one of the ones that got shelved was the campaign for, what was it called? Oh, my brain. The campaign for, one of the 5e campaigns. There was also the one campaign where I'm playing as the monk who is really stupid. And she's basically just Goku. But, you know, good aligned, because I personally believe Goku is lawful neutral. I don't think he likes evil, but I'd say a lot of his actions are more on the selfish side than on the selfless side, so I feel like he goes more towards neutral. I would say Gohan is more good aligned. I would say Piccolo and Vegeta are both more good aligned, actually. I mean, Piccolo and Vegeta were straight up evil aligned at one point, which kind of makes it funny. But, you know, whatevs. Alright, let's just start grabbing stuff. Oh, I can't grab these. Oh, now I can. That's kind of funny. All I do is grab one thing, and now I can grab it. That's kind of hilarious. Katamari Damacy, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't know they made caramel like that, just like a small little bite thing. I've never seen those. Then again, I typically don't... So, I try to avoid the candy aisle a bit, because I will just buy a bunch of fucking candy. I'm not gonna lie, I will just fucking go nuts on candy. So I typically don't go there unless I'm like, alright, today's the day, we'll get one thing, and that's it. But, oh god. I probably should have waited to do that. Or I should have done it sooner. Oh well. Too late now. We're already in hell. Rats. They're the rats. They pray at night, they stalk at night. They're the rats. Okay, they're mice, but whatever. God, that's still one of my favorite memes, the fucking, rat that makes all the rules. And that movie in general, Rat Movie, is just fucking great, and I love it. And you should watch it. It's one of Germa's best videos. Which, I mean, there's a ton of videos that he made that are great. I also love the, he did a streamed carnival, where there were carnival games that people could actually play, but using Twitch chat commands. It's one of the craziest things I've ever seen on Twitch. Though you can see the VOD, like I think it's uncut VOD of the whole thing on his channel. I think it's Germa 2. If you got an hour to kill, I recommend it. It's fucking great. I'm just gonna sit here and get these golf balls. I mean, I might as well. All of them? Oh. Can I get the... No, I can't get that one yet. Okay. That's a good thing I moved then. Le croissant! Yeah, I'm too small for these birds to give a crap about me right at the moment. You know, it would suck if I grew while I was in here, and then just couldn't get out. Lovely, lovely money. You know, that's a mood. Oh, alright, let me grab all this shit, but... I know this is actually, too, meant to be... at least I heard it's supposed to be, like, also a commentary on consumerism. Which, you know, it makes sense. I mean, it's Katamari Damacy. Not a lot really makes sense, but hey, we'll make sense of it somehow, maybe. We'll try our damnedest. But who cares? It's just fun. Alright, let's try this again. Things are running from me right now. So that's encouraging. I just stole this thing's parsley. For some reason I thought it was broccoli. Listen, I'm stupid, okay? You're just gonna have to deal with the fact that I'm dumb. And that you're watching an idiot, all two of you. But Also, because holidays are over, I guess I'll mention something. So, because I work, like I mentioned before, I do work retail, and I'm gonna say something kind of weird for a retail worker to say, I guess. I don't really mind Christmas music all that much. Like, towards the end, I was getting a little tired of it. At least the ones they were playing at my work. But, I don't hate it. I can tune it out. I was actually starting to kind of miss it when I went back to work after the holidays. I was like, oh, it's back to this music, huh? Starting to kind of miss it now. It's weird. But that could have also been because I was having just a bad day. I don't know. We all have bad days. Don't you judge me. But, yeah, I never really mind it. But one thing I gotta mention that I did, that one of my friends got me for Christmas, she got me fucking the best gift, I think. She bought me fucking Metal Wolf Chaos. One of these days I'll record that game. That game is fucking amazing and I love it. Metal Wolf Chaos is my shit. But yeah, it's the game I wanted so much when I was younger. I wanted that game more than anything, and we weren't gonna get it. Thank you, Digital Devolver, for delivering on my love for stupid, like, comedy patriotism. It's great. It's everything I wanted it to be. It's honestly a good game. Like, not even like a joke. It's really fun. Which leads me to say, From Software, please, I'm begging on my hands and knees. Can you make something that isn't Dark Souls? You know, for like 5 minutes? Please? I missed when you made more than Dark Souls. Like when you made Armored Core and Tenchu. Please. Mind you, I'm biased, because I also don't like Dark Souls. Now there's someone watching this who's like, what? Or there's someone like watching that and watching me play Katamari, like, of course you don't. You like games like Katamari, you filthy casual. But, which then my rebuttal is say, hey, I'm gonna give you a list of games developed by SNK from back in the day. I want you to beat them. Do it. Come on, beat it. I want you to beat Samurai Showdown 5. Not the first edition, not the later one that made it easier. I want you to beat the original one, beat that boss. Yeah. Have fun, fucko. Oh, have fun was met with a fucking King of Fighters 94. Yeah, enjoy that one. Yeah, try beating that. Go ahead, have fun. You'll love it. If you want to stroke your fucking E-peen, come back at me when you play some SNK games, bitch. Also, also SNK games are... I don't like, What? It won't make a decent start. Oh, okay. So anyway, what was I gonna say? So yeah, I mentioned in other videos why I don't really like Katamari. Not Katamari. I love Katamari. Why I don't like, Dark Souls. Dark Souls, in my opinion, isn't really as that. So at least the first game. Second game, I don't know. Second game could be easily a far better designed game. Actually, no. Second game, I usually people don't like. The third game might be easily a very well designed game. I don't know. But what I don't like about Dark Souls is that, especially early in the game, the game, like, hits you several times with stuff you cannot avoid unless you've already played the tutorial before. Like, for example, I'm just kind of using that as an example, like that boulder rolling. Like, you don't have the time to react to it. Like, unless you already knew it was coming, you wouldn't be able to really avoid it. And if you say you did, either you're lying or I'm just gonna say congratulations. I don't know how you did it, but I don't believe you. But the other thing is, it's really bad directing the player. Like, it'll like when after you beat the tutorial area, I forgot the name of the place, to be honest with you. It drops you off on a road, and if you walk down that road, that's actually not where you're supposed to go. It's supposed to follow like where the camera pointed, instead of, you know, the indicator on, except for, you know, instead of the path, because that makes a whole heck of a lot of sense. The other thing I don't like is that really only, like, 2 builds are decent. So, like, a dervish build is just trash, and I wanted to play a dervish build. Now, if you say that's my fault, I'm just gonna say it's the fault of the designers for even putting it in the game if it doesn't work. So, suck my scrot. I am going to be very obstinate on this one. And it's just not really a fun game for me with that. Because, like, yeah, I could go back and then just do the heavy build and, you know, be unhappy while playing the game. But hey, at least I beat Dark Souls. Instead of just getting annoyed at it and being like, this isn't fun. I do think Bloodborne is better of those kind of games. But it really wasn't for me. And also, in general, all the Dark Souls clones that have come out have really just made me tired of that kind of gameplay. Like, you're gonna have to really sell me if you want to get me to play a Dark Souls, like, let alone Dark Souls itself. Like, you're gonna have to work to get me to want it. And at this point, I don't think I'd be worth it. It's just, I just don't like it. And the other thing was, like, it kind of, like, oddly enough, killed off character action games for a little bit, and I love those. So, you know, it kind of, like, killed a genre that I enjoyed. Because everyone was obsessed with this fucking Dark Souls shit. So, you know, I'm a little tad very bitter. Let me get that dog. Let me get that dog. I think I'm actually too big now. I am. I am too big for the level. Whoops. Sorry, not sorry, I guess. It's fine. I like the little angels like floating around me. That's cute. Alright. And that'll do for Katamari. You did that fast. You hit the goal awfully fast. I forgot that it, like, compliments you even on, like, how fast you hit the goal, not just on the size. Like I said, I played this game a lot. To where, like, I'm just mindlessly bullshit about whatever comes to mind, and it doesn't even really affect the game. That's true. It is messy. It doesn't really affect the gameplay that much. Toys. Oh, another cutscene. I forgot that there's these in these games. They remind me of some toy, the way that these people are kind of put together. But I can't put my head on it. I don't had my finger on it. I missed the terrible English dub. It was so good. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time. Have a good day.